Year, Cleveland will run around 280, 290 employees, and it depends on the ratio that I do between part-time and full-time, just depending on how the airlines are running. But generally, we're just under 300 employees here in Cleveland.
Can you talk a little bit like the prep or what we're doing to kind of prep and get people through security quickly with the Stay Healthy, Stay Secure, just to kind of give them an idea of what to expect when you come to here, because a lot of people haven't flown since prior to the pandemic.
Yeah, obviously one of the first things is the social distancing factor, has an impact that it's never had on us before, and the requirement to spread traffic out. With the numbers low, that's been easy to handle. It's becoming a little more challenging right now. We try to not keep the queuing, full down there. We may stretch it back through the airport just a little bit, to separate people and give them the opportunity to keep the distance there. Obviously there are the newer regulations on, all this good stuff, and all the way through till you leave the airport on the other end.
And any other measures that people have to go through to get through the gates now?
There's nothing specific that we've changed other than just the COVID-19 related PPE and distancing that we do down in the checkpoint. There's a few new technologies that we put in the airport, but those were anticipated even prior to this. A little different way, the TDC where you show your IDs a little more automated than it was in the past, a little easier to deal with. Some of the x-rays we have here in Cleveland are a little more advanced technologies, are more in line with what we use in baggage, more for basically a CAT scan.
Now that you have all these, you have all these positionings opening for TSA, is it feeling for you that things are going back to normal?
Yeah, of course, I don't get to make that determination, but certainly, you see, even Delta on May 1st will be filling their middle seat. So that's obviously an alert to me that their traffic is going to uptick somewhat. But it's we see it on the news every day. Things rise and fall a little bit, but I think at the end of the day we're going to see this continue to climb, and we want to be prepared for it, so that we can handle the traffic as it comes back to the airport. And again, we were down to about, I'm going to say, down sometimes around 10% of normal traffic coming through this airport. We're now back up to almost 65% traffic, coming here, and it's growing every single week.
Hit the importance to get to the airport early into the summer.
Yes, so even with traffic down, it's still important because the social distancing end of it, you're not going to run into that only with us. You're going to run into it at the ticket counter. You're going to run into it with your ability to move through the airport and to the gates and everything else. So we're still encouraging, arrive 2 hours before, just so things may look a little different. In reality, it's not that much different, but it may confuse people. People haven't flown, in large numbers for a while.
Anything else you wanted to miss?
No, again, I appreciate it. It's just, maybe we can get the opportunity, for those of you who do written articles or anything, to get our, the jobs website, so that we can push that. Again, it's just usajobs.gov, and, it's a fairly simple site. You just click on TSA and pull down the Cleveland part of it, and go online and fill everything out. And, once you clear certain elements of the process, we give you a call and invite you in for an interview.
What do these jobs pay?
Starting out $17 an hour. After about 6 months, there's opportunities to come above that once you start gaining various certifications and other opportunities for pay advancement.
Good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else?
No, that's it. That was it. Unless you didn't want to go on before today.
Michelle, you good?
I'm good.
So I will show you something when we go down here. I'll kind of talk you through some of the different things we have in here. The one thing that we didn't talk about is the acrylic barrier. So we've got those barriers up kind of to and anybody that's in that position that they're going to have contact with the passenger, they're going to have a face shield or exactly. So just